Sir, First Lieutenant Claude Wallace reporting in.
Good work out there. Glad you're still in one piece. We're just about to go over our next operation.
You're late. I'm sure you know standard procedure is to report immediately after a mission.
Oh, Minerva. You're reporting too?
That's lieutenant to you, Claude. Don't get smart with me just because we share rank. I've got seniority.
Sorry, Lieutenant Minerva Victor.
Well, let's get started. Minerva, give us a situation report.
Yes, sir. 3 months have passed since we went to war. I won't sugarcoat it. There's steam rolling up. By this point, a third of our territory is under Imperial control. This is officially a crisis.
If it's that bad already, we won't even be able to sustain a war effort.
You're right. And the Empire's only gaining momentum. If this draws out much longer...
The Federation's finished. If we fall, that's it for Europa. Nobody else could stand against them. The Empire would take total control. It'd be a fascist continent ruled with an iron fist. We can't let that happen. Europa's future depends on us.
Which brings us to now. The top brass finally got off their seats and sent us a plan. A counterattack that can turn the war around in one fell swoop, ready to be put into action.
What are the orders?
We put all our force into one strike. Break through their defenses and hit them where they'll hurt most.
Soldiers, supplies. We'll use all reserves we have to make a final push and capture one crucial enemy base. And we lucky few of the 32nd Armored Ranger Battalion have been handpicked as the vanguard.
Couldn't ask for a better mission, sir. Which enemy base are we targeting?
Think bigger. We take this base, and we take their will to fight.
But how could any one target mean that much to... Wait, you don't mean...
You always were a clever boy, Claude. I think you've got it. Our target is the Imperial capital of Schwartzgrad. Let's fight back!
Operation Northern Cross.
The year was 1935 EC. Two great powers vied to control the continent of Europa. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, a dictatorship known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies banded together to form the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral, Ragnite, for their prosperity, its growing scarcity leading inevitably to war. With its overwhelming military might, the Empire captured one nation after another. While the Federation struggled to maintain unity, every battle driving them further back against the wall. 3 months have passed. With 7/10 of Europa falling to the Imperial war machine, the Federation places all its hope in a desperate counterattack. Operation Northern Cross. 6 million soldiers fought in this campaign. It claimed more lives than any other in the Second European War. Federation historians call it the Eastern Theater, but the Empire knows it as the War for the Motherland.
Forward, soldiers! This is the battle you've been training for! Operation Northern Cross begins now! We'll wipe those Imperials clear off the face of Europa! Our time has come! Forward to victory!
Countless soldiers fought and died on those fields, struggling to make their ideals a reality. Ordinary people, thrust into extraordinary circumstances, fighting in the hopes that they would see a brighter future. What follows here is a record of those brave warriors, a record of that battle against the dark. Based on the diary of one Claude Wallace, the commander of the Federation's Gallian Squad E.
Last, we have finally entered Imperial territory. The ferocity of the Federation counterattack caught the Empire off guard. Battle by battle, town by town, we're pushing back the front, with no signs of slowing down. The road to Schwartzgrad is a long one, running at least 1,500 kilometers from friendly territory into the heart of the Empire. But at the end of it lies our target, the capital city. We have a long trek ahead of us, but for now, morale is high. Everyone here believes in this operation. Everyone is praying it'll succeed.
I guess the Empire's not so tough after all, huh, Commander? Give them one good stomping, and all of a sudden they're running off home. Huh?
So are you gonna take a picture of everything we pass? Here, let me have a look at it.
Hey, Raz, come on! Stop it, really! You're wasting my film!
Wasting? No chance. What you got here is a picture of a future hero. You take one too, eh, Kai?
Yeah, maybe. There you go. That's a keeper.
Damn it, Miles! The hell was that for? Freaking hurt,
Quiet.
man!
I told him to stop the tank.
Huh? Everything okay?
The wind shifted.
They brought out the big guns.
A blast that big could wipe out a whole squad. Easy.
Let's keep moving. A rendezvous point with Squad F should be nearby. Flash.
Thunder!
That's the password. Next time, give us the response before you scare us shitless.
Apologies. I didn't mean to frighten you. Follow me. Lieutenant Victor is waiting.
Who? Oh, you mean Minerva. And you are?
Corporal Crystal Ward, from Squad F. Indeed. I have the honor of answering to Minerva Victor, the strongest and smartest officer in the Army. I assume you saw that explosion.
Oh, we saw it all right. They must be packing serious heat.
A 21-centimeter howitzer. Currently, our worst nightmare.
It must have a range of at least 10 kilometers. We can't advance with that thing around.
Just so. Our mission is to capture that cannon.
Commander!
Good work leading Squad E so far, Claude. Your slow pace, however, does leave something to be desired.
We saw cannon fire, so we've been proceeding with caution.
Keep your excuses. As I said before, the success of Operation Northern Cross hinges on our swift advance. Time is of the essence.
I know.
You try hustling with a huge cannon up your ass. Oh, wait! You already tried and failed.
Down, boy. Claude, have you not housebroken your squad?
The hell did you say?
I'd appreciate it if you didn't insult my soldiers. They're people, not pets.
Then I expect them to act like it. I'm not the one wagging my tongue. Soldiers who step out of line are often the first to die. Remember that, Sergeant Raz.
Yeah. Hope you make it out alive too, Lieutenant.
Commander? There's a good view from the clearing. Maybe we could brief them there.
Claude, come with me. Allow me to explain your next mission. As you know, Fort Krest has a 21-centimeter howitzer that's blocking our advance.
It might just look like an old castle turned into a makeshift fort. But they've stationed quite a few troops to defend the cannon.
If we get too close, those turrets on the walls will mow us down.
So when does our own cannon get here?
That howitzer already destroyed it. We were outranged.
Blown up already? How long will a replacement take?
The bridge was destroyed too, so the artillery tractor can't proceed. It will take at least 7 days. Though we do have plenty of infantry en route.
Doesn't matter how many foot soldiers we get. Without a cannon, we're just waiting around.
Not necessarily.
Huh?
Time is of the essence. We don't have a week to wait.
You're as sharp as ever. Like he says, we can't afford to wait. We'll have to capture the fort without artillery.
That's too reckless. Those turrets would fill us with more holes than Gallian cheese.
It's a dangerous mission, I know. But those are your orders. This isn't your local militia. This is what you signed up for when you joined the Edinburgh Army.
You're right. We enlisted to crush the Empire. Not to commit suicide.
Then allow me to clue you in on something. Crystal, tell them the news.
Yes, ma'am. This morning, the Empire invaded Gallia.
They've invaded?
I knew it was only a matter of time.
What about our hometown? Is Hoffen okay?
All we know is that the battle broke out near the border, at Citadel Ghirlandaio. The Imperial army, however, is being led by Prince Maximilian himself. Gallia's prospects look grim.
Oh, damn it!
Is there nothing we can do?
If Operation Northern Cross goes as planned, the Empire has the luxury of staying on the offensive. Our only option is to complete the mission as soon as possible.
Guess we've got no choice then. If our home's in the Empire's sights, then we've got to protect it!
Yeah, let's do it for Gallia!
Our next mission is to, infiltrate the Fort Krest. And, well, we don't have a cannon. Though that will kind of be resolved within the mission. And I will get to that, because that will have to deal with, we'll have to deal with these turrets as well. So, yes. And in order to do so, we cannot use the Hoffen to get in. So let's position our units then. And indeed, we are given up to 6 we can place. And also new to Valkyria Chronicles 4, we can actually remove tanks from the battlefield if we wish, which was not the case beforehand. So who can we put in? Well, let's see. I probably want to get at least a few scouts and shock troopers. So I think I will bring in Zyga, yes. Who else? I don't know. Raz, definitely, he's invincible. The other recommendation was to have a Lancer. We do have some in our current squad, so yeah. I also want to put a thing, so I put Rebecca in there and Olard. No, just Rebecca. And a couple of Lancers as well. So yeah, that'll do it, I think. So indeed, let's begin the mission.
Now, capture that cannon.
Indeed. Though to do that, we will need something to actually demolish said cannon. And yes, Claude also has the thing of yelling "move out," just like with Welkin. I don't know, Max Mittelman doesn't do it as well as Dave Wittenberg, but that's just me.
I expected resistance, but they're tough nuts to crack. What should we do?
We can't exactly rush in and kick the door down. We'll get routed if we don't have a plan. First, we need a solid foothold. Let's capture that camp.
After that, well, guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Weapons free. Squad E, move out.
Pay attention, Claude. Your leadership skills are going to be put to the test. That means getting the most out of your soldiers. Don't forget the basics.
Yeah, good point. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, so yeah. Likewise, capturing camps is one of the main objectives of getting a thing, and it makes it a bit easier to deploy troops as well. Unfortunately, the enemy can also get it as well. In this case, the Imperials. Yes, it is the same empire we're facing from Valkyria Chronicles 1, although the main bad guy, or bad guys, are somewhat different, but we'll get to that. For now, I'm going to move the Hoffen forward towards this tank, because, yeah. So, field actions. You can also crawl through grass to provide a bit of cover. This is a very good maneuver to do in this game. So, that being said, yeah. Unfortunately, I have not upgraded my tank. And I don't think we have any option to do so yet. We will do, just like with Valkyria Chronicles 1. So yes, I think we will need to bring in one of our Lancers here. So, let's do that. So, I am gonna bring in Brittany here. And indeed make my way behind the tank. It may well cost me 2 CP to do so, but yeah, I'll do so. And apparently her lance is a bit stronger than the thing. And something new here! You saw there actually that the Hafen did use like rounds, but actually used its anti-tank weapon. That is a very good addition to this game, seriously. So, and I will be using that quite a bit in one of the later missions in the game, but I'm not going to go into too much detail now, because spoilers. So we destroyed that tank. So yes, well done there, Jean. And let's have her take cover behind the Hafen, because her mobility, like many Lancers, is fairly short. Seriously, the best units in terms of mobility are scouts and engineers. Understandably, scouts and reconnaissance engineers are needed to repair, well, not just tanks, but also refill ammo. So yeah. Anyway, over here, I am going to have Raz hide behind this fountain here. I don't think there are any enemies, and my mobility is shot with him anyway. And if you try and use the same unit twice, what will happen is that their mobility will go down, albeit gradually, over time, but, yeah. So you don't want to overuse them, because, well, like a lot of humans, they do have their limits. So, that being said, I don't know Rebecca out as well. I'm gonna say yeah, I do, because she will be able to do so. At the moment, I don't need to repair the Hafen, and I don't need to resupply any ammo, so yeah. Also, in Valkyria Chronicles 4, they have a new type of Ragnade, called Revival Ragnade. Yes, this is something new, and it heals a lot more than regular Ragnade, which of course is pretty much your cure spell in this game. So yeah. Unfortunately, like in Valkyria Chronicles 1, dare I say, engineers are fairly susceptible to enemy gunfire and can easily take damage, so be careful with them. And it seems they have an engineer running around. I'm guessing this isn't the strongest squad, I guess. Or maybe they put their weakest units up ahead. Well, they come running towards the Hafen. Yeah, they got shot to pieces. Excuse me. Excuse me. Anyway, you can see up ahead at the top, there are 2 camps at the top. So yeah, and you can also see the turrets up ahead. So yeah, the camp on the left is the one we want to do so. And I'll go over over when a character falls in battle a bit later, because it hasn't happened yet, and I kind of want to explain it when it does happen, because, well, there will be a fair few I'm not going to say casualties because I do endeavour to rescue units before they die. But I'll go over how that works a bit later. Enemy units can actually crouch as well. So in order to actually deal with that, we will need to, well, get them out of the thing. Unfortunately, using mortar on the on a tank is not a good idea. No, let's stick to our anti-tank guns, thank you. And indeed, I'll end that turn. So, what else do we have? We have a scout and a... excuse me. And another thing there. Anyway, let's get Jean out of there and into the thing. Okay, I hope... Well, the Hoffen can help here. I do want to get the 2-kill on there because the problem is if you aim blindly, you will miss. So yes, that 2-kill meter is very important. Seriously. So, let's see. We have... I don't think Raz or Zyger will be able to reach either the trooper or the scout here. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna have him just go into the general vicinity and everything. And just have him crouch near the sandbagging, I think. That will be good for him for now. Yeah. Surveying the thing. Why didn't I have him crouch? I don't know. I mean, yeah, he says he's invincible, but for goodness sake. Well, there's only so much, only so far, sorry, an ego will take you. Seriously. Those are enthusiastic. Yeah. Well, you are, seemingly, why are you going away from Raz? Well, maybe that's probably for the better, given what we'll see with Zyger a bit later. For now, I'm just going to end his turn, and, do I want my engineer? I don't know. That's the thing, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll move the Hoffen a bit. You can see there, its mobility has been a bit curtailed there. Unfortunately, we cannot break through those wooden blocks there. So yes, we have to go around, I'm afraid. Are there any soldiers in the vicinity? I don't think so. Yeah, I know that you could with the Edelvat. I don't know with those wooden things, but it's kind of weird because I do remember playing Valkyria Chronicles on my PS4, and before that the PS3. And I do remember being able to bust through wood. Seriously, that would be one of the weakest things a tank can break through, to be honest. But never mind, here comes the trooper here. So indeed, let's have... okay, Raz, you're not laying up to your thing. Good thing this is fairly early in the game, if you know what I mean. So yeah, shoot his ass, there we go. And then, let's see, what else do we have? They just ended their turn. Okay, so... I'm not sure. Do I have a free run with Raz up to that next one? I'm gonna say yeah, I do, but yeah. Let's go over here and get that soldier there, and or maybe not. I don't know, I think I could have made it with Raz there, I'm not sure. That's the thing, I'm not sure. But I did think I could, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so
Understood.
Let's move on here. I'm gonna move thingy over here to the thing and crouch. There we go. End the turn, and indeed, let's have a look.
Advancing.
Shots fired. Find some cover.
Yeah, you can see there I did not bust through the things at all. So yeah, not great. But never mind that for now. I'm gonna head down over here and maybe use a mortar on this guy. There we go. And indeed, there we go. Indeed. Are there any other things? I don't know. We don't see anything yet. So we have a fair few full soldiers there and a couple of turrets, but we can't do anything with them for now. Right, so Rebecca, I want you to go up here and make your way over to the Hafen there. Just to make sure that you're available should something happen to it. Something might happen to it, given my luck with video games. So right up to the radiator, if you will, there. And then I will, let's see then, we have 2 CP left. I'm going to reserve my, I'll keep my CP in reserve for now, while the other soldiers don't come to me. Apparently, they don't, the Empire doesn't know what to do with its engineers, because I blew up their tank. Yes, I'm guessing they're on standby. Well, let's bring in Mr. Invincible himself to actually do the job. And we're introduced to grenades. They are very good for knocking, knocking off soldiers that are crouching. So yeah. So I don't know if I use one with yes, I am going to use one with Raz. You aim with the left analog stick and then fling it there. Seriously. Sometimes they don't kill in one blow, obviously, but they are enough to knock them off, even if it doesn't kill them in one blow. So yeah. Shall I move Raz a bit closer? Yeah, I am. I'm only like a few steps to the flag. Capture that base there, Raz. And then there's the other one we have to get on the left there. Now, now that I've captured the base here, I'm not going to retreat with Raz. Certainly not. I've got plenty of HP. So that being said, with camps we can actually find it easier to bring in reserve units, etc. Reinforcements. Unfortunately, now that I've taken the camp, what will happen is that the enemy will probably be gunning for Raz now because of that. So, who's going to be next? Well, let's move the Hafen up close and potentials. Those have come back from Valkyria, well, the past 3 Valkyria games, so they haven't gone away. They do play a bigger part in this one. But I'll get to them. For now, I'm not going to worry about them. So yeah. Zyga, I want you with Raz. Yes, your right-hand man, etc. Yeah, one of his quotes is literally to say, hey, Raz, seriously, and whatnot. Yeah, a few times a character does mention one by name. Seriously, outside of maybe death or anything. Or not death, but unconsciousness, let's say that. Okay, so I don't have any use for my lancers for the moment, so I'm going to have them retreat. And you can do that. That'll free up a bit more space in your squad. So yeah. Also, I do find it freaking hilarious that one of the and also quite sad as well, that
We can't afford to drag our feet.
Dare I say, one of Gene's battle quotes is "Let's get physical." This reminds me far too much of the late Olivia Newton-John, if you ask me. Maybe Dua Lipa, but never mind that for now. Okay, so I'm gonna end the turn there, and let's see what indeed. Okay, they're not gonna go for Raz! I thought they were! Honestly! I thought they were gonna go for Raz, but no. Apparently, Mr. Invincible, in this case, actually is invincible! Okay, so, using the Hafen might be a good idea, but you know, I think I'll use some foot soldiers to take the enemy camp. So I'm gonna sit, and yes, I'm gonna use multiple slots for the saves, because just like with Valkyria Chronicles 1, I'm prone to doing things on my own with many games. But that being said, let's take you over there and seriously, they're scouts! Seriously, I only took him a few spaces, and then yeah, I don't need any reserve units for now. I will a bit later, but our priority is just taking the camp. That shouldn't be too hard at all. So yeah, what the hell am I doing? So yeah, you can make it, Raz, seriously. Don't tell me you're getting cold feet there, man. Okay, get a bit closer. He's not crouching, so... Yeah, I am still gonna use a grenade, even though he's not crouching. It's a bit easier to aim that way, given the damage grenades do. That losing CP, that is a lead unit. So, one less CP for the Empire to use. So, that being said, I'm not close enough to the thing, so... Yeah, I'll just leave you there, Raz, and maybe use Zyger to take the camp.
I got this.
Oh, actually, yeah, I'll take you back to the thing there. Okay, and crouch. There we go. Okay, so we still have those two turrets, which have not done a damn thing yet. Okay. Can we bring any more units, or am I just gonna leave it at that? I think I might do, but, yeah. But, I don't know why I'm switching between things, but... Yeah, if you do send in for a thing there, then yeah, you can. So I'm gonna send in Viola and Emmy, just in case, but I don't think I'll need to be honest. Seriously, which is a rather stupid move on my part. I do want to move Rebecca a bit closer there. And then I will end her turn when she gets to the Hafen. And we'll get the reason why it's named the Hafen in a moment. Well, a few chapters actually, but for now, no. So we have... Okay, they're still not coming for me! That's weird. Okay, so... Both Viola and Emmy have arrived. So, let's move Zyger in closer to take the enemy camp. And yeah, really, I'm guessing Darksons are still persecuted. Again, we do get a bit of that. Nowhere near what happened with Isara in Valkyria Chronicles 1. Because there was that whole hate beef between both Rosie and Isara in Valkyria Chronicles 1. Before, of course, her untimely death in the Battle of Marbury.
You're too well fortified. Even with the camp, we can't advance like this.
This is bad, Claude. If this keeps up, they'll mow us down.
Come on, let's just go all out and charge them. Better than sitting here and dying, right?
No, a frontal assault is way too dangerous. We have to stand back.
Easy for you to say. Damn, if only we had artillery.
There has to be some way through. Just hang on until I find it.